Everybody has been waiting on this one. Number 1 against number 2. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He understands just how important this game is, but he's tried to take that pressure off of his players. He said, it's us. We just have to focus one play at a time and doing your job every down. He understands this environment will be a challenge, but he believes they will have the better composure and poise to compete here today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to hauls it in the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Finds his tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On the direct snap, it's Smith. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The run inside. It's Jackson. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
This is such a frustrating feeling when you got a defense that drops back, takes away all the immediate options, does a really good job with the first play, the pass play, but then you got a quarterback that just pulls it down, easily gets the first down. I just don't know how you stop a guy like this.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Jackson. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Staying in that aggressive mindset on 4th down. They'll try to convert for the 3rd. Gonna take a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Looking for a crease. It's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Dante Moore. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback.
And the defense got him at the 27.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. Runs through a man. He might have space. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the 1st down, and they'll get it back.
Well, the defense was ready for the pass on 4th down that time, and give them credit. They had great awareness. They knew where the sticks were and where they had to make the tackle. Because of that great awareness, they're now coming off the field.
This matchup, two teams in the top 5, just sort of whets the appetite for what we're going to see in the playoff, guys.
The selection committee is watching this one very closely because, David, both of these teams are easily talented enough to win it all, but only one can walk out of here with the dub.
But, and what does it do? It sets up the seeding, right? It sets up the buys. It sets up the whole future of the college football playoff. And I think you want to punctuate that. You want to leave a lasting impression late in the season on the committee and show them, like, hey,
going for it all. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Hauls it in. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Makes the grab on the left. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Saying back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. You reach this portion of the season, and games like this, top 5 showdown, can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, Mill.
Got enough space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Here's Sayin to throw. Going for 6. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Smith. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big game for the offense.
Guys, I know 1 versus 2 largely speaks for itself, but think of everything that's at stake. playoff positioning, impressing the committee, potential buys in the college football playoff, all at stake today.
The intensity in this game will just simply feel different than anything else we've seen throughout the course of the year because of what is riding on this game, David.
No doubt, the stakes, you don't get 1 versus 2 late in the season very often. So a chance to make a statement, a chance to prove you belong, a chance to really punch your ticket. Whoever wins, they're in the college football playoff.
He's already thrown 1 pick, and look, he might get it together, but it seems like he's a little fouled up in his mechanics. A lot of things coming off his back foot.
Yeah, and you want to get those feet set and in the ground. And once you start to drift, that ball, when you throw it, is going to drift. So he's just got to iron in, get those feet set, stay square every time he throws the football so he can be a little bit more accurate, stop making some of these bonehead plays.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Dumps it to the back. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Moore to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, say it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. 1st and 10 from their own 13. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moore. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone. Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Say it. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Going long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Goes to the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go.
Turning it on! Gun goes off and he hits open field. He is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Say it. He lets one fly deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UCF taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's the home squad looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Throwing more. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
Let it go! Let it go!
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hill. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so This coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because
he gets a hand on it.
And what a great big-time effort, not taking a play off, getting in there, penetrating on the field goal unit. And how big is that for the scoreboard? Now this game remains a one-possession game. Now your offense has a chance to go get you right back in this ball game.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Here's Julian saying to throw. Smith with the grab over the middle. And they'll knock him down. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. There he goes. Touchdown, Buckeye. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Oh, they're after him. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Dante Moore rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
all right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Moore will throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
Man, he almost throws another one. And I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a nonprofit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless. It's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. The AT unit on the field.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one up.
Maybe a crease. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Throwing. Say it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Running inside, it's Davison. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's a nice job by this kicker bouncing back. Last field goal gets blocked. Don't worry about it. Get that thing up in the air. Long field goals sometimes are low, but he drives the ball way up in the air and drives it through the uprights.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Here's Sayin to throw. Here's the pressure. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And, man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out. Football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
He lets it fly. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. And, guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. He'll field the punt, and they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exact.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Say it. Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Out of the back wide, going to be enough as they stop. Again, it's Sayin. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Sayin, bringing the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from, or that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sayin back to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. It's complete to the left. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game.
Number 96 set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll run the option. Pretty good effort on that, too. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Quick release by the QB. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.